Hey everybody, welcome back to Dragon Age 2. I noticed something from the first video I recorded is it doesn't seem to record the cursor, mouse cursor. So I guess me circling things I'm talking about or poking the seeker in the ear during the cutscene really doesn't matter. Oh well. It kind of takes the fun out of it a little bit, but at least now I know.
Get back to the crowd, you lot. Trying to bully your way through won't get you into Kirkwall any faster.
But you do intend to let us in?
We have enough poor of our own in the free marches. We don't need you refugees piling up here like a middens heap.
Sure. What is this
I
place?
heard someone call this fortress the Gallows. Is it a prison?
Used to be. Back in the Imperial days. They kept slaves here until the rebellion. Now the Templars run it, and use it to lock up their mages. Guess not much has changed.
Lock up the mages?
Are mages imprisoned here?
Well, no more than anywhere else. It's a circle of magi now. Magic is to serve man, not rule him. And mages are better locked up where they don't hurt anyone.
Prejudice and religious rhetoric.
Why aren't we being allowed into the city?
If it were up to me, I'd bar the gates and let you find somewhere else to beg. But it's not. Some of you lot might have legitimate business in the city. So Knight Commander Meredith wants us to sort you all out. Most of you are getting right back on your ships, though.
There must be someone in charge I can speak with.
Yes, always the same story. You want in, talk to Captain Ewald. I'm just here to keep you refuse from climbing the walls.
What's your name? Guardsman Wright. Okay. Remember if I ever meet you in a dark alley to kill you. You can remember that for me, can't you? Good. Anyway, let's move on.
Was Wesley based out of the Lothering Chantry? I don't remember ever seeing him there.
He served elsewhere. He was coming to find me at Ostagar.
Loot, loot,
Were you
loot,
familiar
loot,
with every
loot,
Templar
loot,
in
loot,
Lothering?
loot, loot.
How else was I supposed to know
Try
when
to
to run
find
and
a
hide?
lot of loot because I'm really poor. I need loot. Loot, 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 loot. People. Deserters.
We're not animals you can just corral.
Deserters. Huh.
Let us through, you flaming blighter. We're not staying in this pit.
Then get back on your ship and leave. Kirkwall has no more room for refugees.
The ship's already gone. We've paid good coin to get here.
You and half of Ferelden. There's nothing I can do. The city is full.
A guard told me differently.
One of the guards said you were letting in people who have business in the city.
That's right. We've seen you let lots of people through.
Citizens and merchants that make it worth our while. I'll assume that you don't have any more coin than these gentlemen. We've been letting you Fereldans in for months. You're too late. There's no more room.
But we have family here. Doesn't that mean anything?
I've heard claims like that 1,000 times already. Trust me.
Really, you've been keeping
We'll
count.
find some ships to take you all back to Ferelden, eventually. Until then, you stay here.
Compad. Wouldn't you rather we left?
There must be something we can work out.
No foreigner can enter unless they can prove they have coin to bring into the city.
You mean a bribe?
Technically, the Viscount's ordered that no one enters. You want to be a special case, you have to be special.
Outrageous. It took all our coin just to get here.
You want eyes looking the other way? That takes convincing. And the price goes up each day this continues.
If you find our uncle, Gamlen Amel, you might just have a few less refugees bothering you.
Gamlen? I know that name.
He's a nobleman here in the city. Our family has an estate.
A nobleman? The only Gamlen I know is a weasel who couldn't rub two coppers together. He comes back, I'll bring you to him. But I don't have time to...
What? You gonna let them through?
I didn't say anything about...
We've been here for 4 days. They just got here.
Boy.
That's it. We're carving our way out of here. Men?
Okay. Apparently we're getting jumped by deserters. Alright. We'll target the deserter leader with a pommel strike. Ah! Okay, I'll just... Apparently he's also a rogue. Keep him stunned. What the? They're literally just coming out of nowhere. What the? Attack the archer.
Suffer no threat. Here, come on.
Good.
Unbelievable.
Captain, are you all right?
I am, no thanks to you. Where is everyone? Go find them. I want this kept under control.
Get out of here,
You have
Sergeant
my
Incompetence.
Look, I can't get you into the city. It's not my decision. But I'll find your uncle and bring him here.
Yeah, well, at least he knows how to be grateful in some capacity.
It's been 3 days. This waiting has to end.
I'm sure it won't be much longer. Gamlen must still be looking for us.
And if he's not?
Don't look now, but I think that's our man.
You've never even seen Gamlen before. How could you spot him?
Leandra.
Plot senses tingling.
Well, the years haven't been kind to you.
Gamlen.
Years haven't been kind. She still has a stripper
Let me
body.
say up front, I wasn't expecting this. The Blight, your husband, dead. I'd figured you'd pretty much be Ferelden for life.
Oh, Gamlen. We came too late. My poor Carver didn't make it.
He retardedly charged an ogre and slashed at
Micah,
its
save
armor
me.
instead of its
Leandra,
actual flesh.
Don't drop this on me here. I don't even know if I can help you get in.
Would it help if I said you were my favorite uncle?
It'd make me feel better, but that's about it. I was hoping to grease some palms, but the Knight Commander's been cracking down. We're gonna need more grease.
But what about the estate? Surely Father left something when he died?
Right, about the estate. It's, gone. To settle a debt. I've been meaning to write you.
Then there's no hope.
Not quite. I know some people who might help. If you're not too delicate about the company you keep.
Mother said our family was wealthy. You really can't help us.
I am blighted helping. I've got 2 offers of work from people who've got the coin to open those gates.
I still can't believe you sold the estate. Gamlen, how could you?
Well, I didn't expect your blasted family to show up on my doorstep. I've got a nice place in Lowtown. You'll see, it'll all work out.
Do we need to stay in Kirkwall? Let's go to another city.
This was my home. I can't believe they won't let me come back.
Every city on the coast's been hip-deep in Ferelden since the Blight. You could try your luck further inland, I suppose, but it won't be easy.
No, we're not putting Mother through that. We'll find a way.
Boy, I'm outnumbered here. Oh well.
Let's hear it, Uncle. What do you have in mind?
I talked to my contacts, and I found some people who might be willing to pay your way into the city. The catch is, you and your sister have to work off the debt. For a year.
A year?
It's the best I could do. Trust me when I say a bunch of refugees won't get a better option anywhere else.
I'm sure we'll be free and clear before we know it.
I managed to convince my contacts to come to the gallows to meet you personally. Mirren heads up the mercenary company, the Red Iron. They're looking for recruits. Fenril, I guess you might call her a smuggler. Either one of them can help you. All you need to do is find them in the courtyard and convince them you're worth the trouble.
What do you think about this, Bethany?
We've come this far. I don't care who we work for, as long as it means we don't have to go back.
How dangerous is this smuggler's work?
Well, it won't be pretty working for her. She's a pretty small fish compared to some of the other thieves' guilds around here. But she's tough, she's fair, and she never deals in slaves or flesh.
And my voice is echoing throughout this entire place so all the guards can hear me.
What kind of man is this Mirren?
He's a hired sword. What do you expect him to be like?
Echo, echo,
I wouldn't bring him
echo.
home for dinner or anything, but he's got a decent reputation. I wouldn't have asked him if I thought he'd cross you.
Of course, they can all hear this from... I'm going to scream. Echo, echo.
Let's find them and see what they have to say.
Oh, Gamlen, I don't know about this.
It's a lot of coin, Leandra. Don't go expecting our name to carry the kind of weight it used to.
And what of me? I will not allow others to incur debts on my behalf.
Can't see that it makes a difference. You look like a lady who can pull her own weight.
Then you'll come with us. I have no real option. Thank you.
Alright then. So... ungrateful bastards didn't even drop any loot. So, we have a choice of either going over there and talking to a smuggler, or going over here and talking to a mercenary. Well, it would kind of make a little more sense to work with a mercenary, considering we're Captain Axe Bastard.
Mirren?
So you're Hawk, the nephew. Your uncle talked up a storm about you. He better not be blowing more smoke out his arse.
My uncle doesn't seem the sort to hang out with mercenaries.
He doesn't. Gamlen cheated one of my men at a wallop match. You turn out, we'll call it even.
So, he's bad guy. He's bad at gambling, and... yeah, great.
Getting us into the city will take a lot of coin.
Some family we
Did I
have.
mention the Red Iron gets paid pretty well? Not to mention your uncle said your sister's a mage. We're willing to pay for that.
Apparently, Uncle Gamlen likes to talk.
You stick with us. You'll be safe. For a year, at least.
I'd like to know more about you first.
Right. You're not a marcher like your uncle. The Red Iron is well known in these parts. We pick who we work for and keep our noses clean. But anyone screws with us, we mess them up. Makes sense.
Makes sense.
I never pictured myself as the mercenary type.
I'm ready to prove myself.
Noble bastard named Friedrich is here in the gallows. Gave us bad info. Almost killed my men. Now he's hiding out here, waiting for a ship. He sees us coming, he'll run for sure. But he doesn't know you. Go kill him and his men. We'll make sure no one asks why.
Okay. So, murder for hire, and a massive echo, and our target's right here.
He's still out there, but he's alone. And he's not making a move.
I don't trust this. What will we do when the ship comes? Wait, who are you? I demand to know what you're doing here.
What, this isn't the tavern? I'm so disappointed.
Mirren sent them.
I heard the
I'm not
echo.
an idiot. I could have figured that out for myself.
I heard the echo as well.
You. I don't know what that pissant thug is paying you, but I'll double it. Just let us go.
I might change my mind if I knew how you wronged the Red Iron.
Ugh, those fools take everything so personally. So I told Lord Asheral they were coming. It was business. I was perfectly willing to give the Red Iron a share, or all of it. I could give it to you as well. Just let me go.
Or I could take the money off your corpse.
Blasted idiot dog lords. Don't just stand there. Kill them!
I have a job to do. And of course, he has people spawning in from behind us. Oh crap, Bethany's getting her ass kicked. Stop poking me. Oh, I forgot. I got a dog. Kill them, my dog. I keep forgetting I have that damn dog I can summon.
Let's not do that again.
Alright. Hunter's skinning knife, which I can't use because it's a dual weapon. And 5 silver. Alright. Couple points of that, a point of that. Confirm. Sunder. Critical chance plus 10%. Magic and willpower. Cone of cold. Actually, that's too late. Level her up. Oh wait, what's this? Immune to flanking. That'll help. Not like I'm going to be using her that much anyway, considering. Oh yeah, I forgot. I had. Well, we got. Technically, we got 5 sovereigns. Ah. I was gonna try to be a bastard and double dip. Oh well. Wait. Oh. I thought I saw something light up. Oh well, five sovereigns. Pretty good start
Dead and
off.
buried. Well, dead.
Good. May the bloody vultures feast on his corpse and shit him into the ocean. Welcome to the Red Iron. Tell your uncle I'm making the arrangements now.
Oh well. I was gonna see if I
Any
could.
luck?
Was there ever any doubt?
I'll speak to Mirren and see when the bribes can be made. Wait here.
It'll only take
Then
3
we
more
make it.
days.
The voyage is over.
No more running for our lives unless we really have to.
If only Carver were here with us. And Wesley.
Wah, wah, wah.
Well, we're off to a fantastic start. Let's see what else this city has in store.
Thus began the champion's first year in Kirkwall.
Word arrived from across the sea that the hero of Ferelden had defeated the Blight. But Lothering was destroyed. Kirkwall was the champion's home now. So he made his name, settling his debts with the mercenaries. It was a busy year in the city. That's when the Qunari landed. A great storm had caught their ship and left hundreds of warriors stranded in the city, waiting to return home.
They need to hire a better
Also when the
artist.
trouble began with the mages. The Templars had become very powerful under Knight Commander Meredith. But, most importantly, that's when I first met the champion.
Yep. Come on, loading emblem, let's go. They really need to hire a better artist for their picture books. Random guy. Armored bitch.
No. Andraste's tits, human. You know how many people want to hire onto this expedition?
But we heard you're going into the deep roads. Surely you'll need all the help you can...
No. You're too late. Already done. This is a sort of venture that can make a man for life. I'm not about to take any chances hiring random humans.
I'll buy you a drink before we head into the deep roads. Everyone wins.
Get in line, human. Half of Kirkwall wants to be my best friend right now. You're looking for a quick way out of the slums, right? You and every other Ferelden in this dump. Find another meal ticket.
What are we supposed to do now? We've got nothing to stop the next person who tries to sell us out. This expedition was our last chance.
Don't worry, Bethany. I won't let any big bad Templars come get you.
It's not a joke. If the Templars find me, the best I can hope is to be locked away for the rest of my life. If they don't kill me outright. We need coin, status, something we can hide behind. As long as we're just refugees, we're no one. Maybe Gamlen knows someone who can talk to Bartram for us.
Our uncle's not exactly the most reliable tool in the shed.
He's all we've got. Make us save us. We might as well ask. Otherwise,
Oh,
I don't know what we'll do.
have familiar faces in the background. Yeah, I have some new armor, and
Hey!
random shady bastard just pickpocketed me.
I knew a guy once who could take every coin out of your pockets just by smiling at you. But you don't have the style to work Hightown, let alone the Merchants Guild. You might want to find yourself a new line of work. Off you go.
That son of a bitch is one of my favorite characters.
Derek Tethras, at your service. I apologize for Bartrand. He wouldn't know an opportunity if it hit him square in the jaw.
But you would?
I would. What my brother doesn't realize is that we need someone like you. He would never admit it either. He's too proud. I, however, am quite practical.
What makes you so certain we can help? You know nothing about us.
Oh, on the contrary. You've made quite the name for yourself over the last year. Serving with the Red Iron is no mean feat. Yet you not only served, you impressed. The name Hawke is on many lips these days. Not bad for a Ferelden fresh off the boat.
You must have heard of my sister as well, then.
Only a little. She is certainly welcome to come, but I'll leave that up to you.
Frankly, I'd rather you take the credit.
Madam, your secrets are safe with me.
Find out what he's offering. We need a way into this expedition.
You're part of Bartrand's venture.
That's right. The deep roads wouldn't normally be my thing, but I can't allow the head of our family to go down there alone. So as you might imagine, I have more than a passing interest in this expedition's success.
You're going awfully far out of your way just to hire another guard.
We don't need another hireling. We need a partner. The truth is, Bartrand's been tearing his beard out trying to fund this on his own, but he can't do it. Invest in the expedition. 50 sovereigns and he can't refuse. Not with me there to vouch for you.
Your brother doesn't seem like the sort who's willing to split profits.
My brother is many things, but he is not stupid. Far better to share the profits than be trapped in a tide with 1,000 darkspawn between you and the exit. Trust me, he'll come around.
Why would you stick your neck out for a complete stranger?
I'd rather take a chance on someone with your reputation than head into the deep roads unprepared. And besides, we'd be your partners. I'm willing to give a little trust if you are.
I hope there's more to this, like how I'm supposed to get that much coin together.
You need to think big. There's only a brief window after a blight when the deep roads won't be crawling with darkspawn. The treasure you find down there could set you and your family up for life.
It won't be easy, but it's a chance.
I like how he got new armor, and she's still wearing chicken wire.
Expedition than sit around waiting to be thrown in the gallows.
We work together, you and I, and before you know it, you'll have all the capital you need. What do you say?
There might be nothing down there except darkspawn and rubble. How can you be sure we'll make a profit?
Well, Bartrand isn't grasping at strings. He's operating on some good information. Some of the deep roads are so old, even the dwarves have forgotten them. We just need to get down there. Then Bartrand will lead the way. You and I will be there to handle problems.
What makes you so certain you'll be useful to me?
Because
I know everyone in this city where
he's Varric.
I can help you find the
Look
job
at the crossbow.
You don't need me for that. There's always Bianca.
You named your crossbow.
And why not? She's a beauty. Isn't that right, sweetheart?
What's to stop you from taking my investment and running?
You'll be traveling with the expedition, and I'll be at your side. If I cross you, you'll be the first one to know, and I'll be the last.
You're asking me to take a lot on faith.
You're asking for a guarantee? I don't know that I can give you one. Look, I know the Templars have been asking questions. How terrible would it be to get out of the city for a while? If this works out, you'll be wealthy enough that the Order won't be able to touch you. You need the coin, and I need your help. We need each other. I can't make it sound better than that.
It's not like I had anything better planned.
Perfect. Kirkwall's crawling with work. You set aside some coin from every job, and you'll have the money in no time.
Maybe Aveline can find us some work. She's got a position with the city guard now.
We should talk privately when you get the chance. In the Hanged Man, maybe. I'll be there when I'm not with you. Now, let's go see what trouble we can stir up.
All right.
Hightown, where the rich go to piss their money away. This really is the best place in Kirkwall.
So, we start out. Can just ignore Bartrand for now. Actually start with, have a little bit of freedom, but we're going to talk to these guys. If you played the first Dragon Age.
Wodan Feddic, purveyor of goods both common and rare, at your service. And this is my son, Sandal, who is as brilliant an enchanter as you'll ever find. Say hello to the nice human, Sandal. Hello. We shall be
Sandal's
accompanying your
badass.
expedition and providing the needed supplies. It's all quite exciting, isn't it?
The thought of adventure does make me giddy.
A kindred soul, surely. But I digress. Do you wish to peruse my wares, or perhaps make use of Sandal's unique talents? Enchantment? Just so.
I thought all enchanters were mages.
Not at all. The fabled dwarven resistance to magic has allowed enchantment of crafts for countless ages. Granted, most dwarven smiths must work for many, many years to learn the skill. But my boy is a natural, a savant beyond compare.
Who scratches his ass at every opportunity.
I like enchantment.
Sandal's
He
awesome.
enjoys his work. What more could one ask?
You two don't seem the sort to hire onto this expedition.
My son and I have never played it safe. Never kept to the tried and true roads. In fact, we have just returned from adventures while accompanying the hero of Ferelden, legendary Grey Warden and vanquisher of the Blight.
So you helped to defeat the Blight?
In our small way, perhaps. We did not fight at the Grey Warden's side, of course. The hero of Ferelden is a fine man. After all his accomplishments, may he find even greater success. Ah, but surely my past is hardly of interest to the likes of you.
Let's see what you have.
By all means, feel free to peruse my wares
Yeah.
whenever you wish.
Until I played this game, I honestly thought Bodan was dead. Because there's a spot you don't see... I'm lagging down a bit. There's a spot in Dragon Age that you don't see him anywhere, but Sandal's surrounded by dead Darkspawn. And it's like, where's your dad at? And he just looks at you and goes, enchantment! Anyway, we got a bunch of... I should probably check my inventory first. So what are we wielding nowadays? We're up to 10 DPS. We got a bunch of crap. Birch core staff. Mercenary. Oh, okay. Okay, I get it. They actually did give her... They gave her a new weapon, but they let her wear chicken wire. Gotcha. Bursting arrow. Need bursting arrow. So we can get access. Alright. Sell all our junk. They can have that. Ferelden field armor. Yeah, they gave us better armor, obviously. We're gonna need to start stockpiling that stuff. Okay. Alright, now we got that done. It's time to start exploring a little bit. Not so much...
I should take a trip to the country.
Okay, that's a random thing to just say. Ah, we found a heavy shield, and since I so conveniently have,
You don't seem to like your brother very much.
And here I thought it took blood magic to read minds.
I had a twin brother, Carver. The Blooming Rose. What do you suppose goes on in there?
Well, let's find out. Unfortunately, we won't find another rogue for a while. So, since I'm not playing a rogue this time, until we do...
And here we are in the brothel. My day is complete.
Madame Lucine runs the place for Harlan. Or with him. Or on him. It's a coterie thing.
Alright. Let's look around for random crates. Alright, you can't highlight. Remember these guys. There are people.
He didn't really ask you to wear a feather boa.
Loot. Random items. There's a chest with a design for a rune of lightning and 1 copper. Cracked staff. Random items. And nobody cares that we're just taking this.
Ready and waiting for you upstairs.
Well, we'll leave the
Do you ever wish you lived in Orzammar?
working ladies
Great.
alone
I don't
for
think I
now.
can do that. You know what Orzammar is? It's cramped tunnels filled with nug shit and body odor. And every person there thinks he's better than you because his great-great-great-grandfather made a water clock or something.
But they're your people. Don't you even wonder what
Okay,
it
we
would be
can't
like?
open that yet.
I have a good imagination. Why would I waste it on that?
Oh, wait. We found we have a quest update for the Paragon's Toe. This is why you just want to randomly run around and...
Don't you threaten my boy, dickhead.
And the whores are fighting amongst themselves. We'll just leave that cat fight be. Come on now. Alright, we got the rest of a district to explore.
Sunshine, I'm a dwarf, in case you missed that detail.
Dwarves aren't completely immune to magic, you know.
No.
Alright, if you want to read that, feel free to pause.
I meant there are at least 30 people in this town who'd murder my family over trade deals. Who has time to worry about apostates with a merchant's guild breathing down your neck?
In that case, I see.
There we go. Ooh, got some boots. Some heavy boots. Which are better than my boots. I found some boots in a random crate somewhere. Because, you know, that's just how all these RPGs always worked out. I just found the Sword of Ultimate Destruction in a pot. Alright, we're gonna run up here right quick. It's the Viscount's Keep. Is it actually gonna make us go inside? I hope it's not making us go inside automatically. Otherwise I would have waited. Yeah, it made us go in here automatically. Oh, hierarchy of the circle. What's this? There's a pause spot. And there's the rest of it.
Waiting all day.
Monsieur, please stop. Oi. Okay. We're just gonna run down here. We're not gonna talk with, well... Actually, since we're here right now, we might as well talk with Aveline. After, of course, Varric works his magic.
Easy. Bye.
Thank you, Varric. We always want to steal from the guards. Study of the Fifth Blight, Volume 1. Amazing, ain't it? Anyway. That's cordoned off. That's locked. You still have that same shield. But at least they gave you new armor, too.
Hello, Hawk.
That's it.
What? Oh, right. Sorry. It feels like we just talked. I've been keeping an eye on you. Information is one of the few perks of this job. Watch out for Bartrand. He's a son of a bitch.
You know I don't like it when you have people watch me.
Saved me camping on your doorstep. After what we went through to get here, well, you're no child, but I take care of my friends. The places they have me patrolling, I've got time.
A person in your position seems like they might learn some profitable things.
You know better than to ask that.
One day you'll be frustrated enough to go for it.
It's like I'm sitting on my hands. There are dangerous people in this city. In fact, I might have a job for you. Let me know if you want to do a favor for Kirkwall. Otherwise, I'm here if you need me. Maker knows I could use more satisfying work.
The Blight is over. You could go back to Lothering.
That wasn't home for me. It was just where the Horde pressed us. It wasn't the first village I saw fall. But you don't get used to people losing everything.
I'd been away already. I don't know if I'd still call it home.
Sometimes the best thing about a place is that it's where you're from.
This must be a very different pace from serving King Caleb.
I love that life. But there's a new king for a new Ferelden. Seems
Yes.
cocksure, but I guess he was there when the Archdemon fell. Can't fault an active hand. It's just one more change, though. The real end for me was Ostagar. You and Carver must have felt something similar. I don't know if that's right to say. I barely knew him.
I don't dwell on it. I guess we had that in common.
Then I would have liked him.
It's been a year settling in. Are you all right?
You don't need to coddle me. I am where I am. How close I hold my memories is my own business.
Seems like Kirkwall suits you.
It has been a challenge. Lots of opportunity, if you're the type the locals want.
Are you?
If you argue enough, you kind of convince yourself.
Anyway, we'll see what this job is.
All right, Aveline.
Job's
You have
about.
something worth doing.
My patrols may be empty walks in the dark, but there's something big coming up, and I could use you. An ambush, probably for a caravan, although I can't find any shipments that match up. Doesn't matter though. Highwaymen waiting for someone to rob. I'm putting a stop to it, my district or not.
All
All right, Aveline. I'll play guard for you.
I knew I could count on you. They're hidden up Sundermount, remote and rough, but we can make good time with a shortcut this side. And no, you can't run off and do it without me. I trust you, but I have to be there. You're acting on behalf of the Guard.
Yes. Yes, we are. And we have a fourth party member. Yay.
Good luck getting in. I've been waiting all day.
Well, good for you.
Viscount must be terrible.
You're waiting all day. I could care less. Open door.
You're part of the
Chantry of Highcliff. Blah 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 blah. Pause. Blah blah. Blah 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 blah. Yada 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 yada.
family, aren't you? I had a report come in recently containing...
Loot. Something besides useless books. Loot.
Hope the day is treating you well, Sarah.
Random trinkets and whatnot that are lying around for anyone to pilfer.
Good day, Sarah.
Ah, that thing. There you go. Open. Fuck. Well, we got another standard chest that Varric can't open yet. Varric is going to be in my party at all times possible.
Good day, Sarah.
He's not going to be my main lockpicker. Okay. We gotta get access to a few areas. So we're gonna head back to Hightown.
Your family used to be noble, right?
By some definition of the term.
You know, now that I think of it, this video's been going on for a little bit, so I think I'm actually going to cut it off here, and I'll see you guys in a little bit.